How does this keep happening? I go to the gym, train really hard, eat tons of food, and I still end up right back where I started. Multiply that by 16 consecutive years and you can see why I'm frustrated. At this point, I'm considering jumping on the latest fitness trend, but there's just this feeling that I should give it one more try naturally. And luckily I did, because last month I found out a lot of the things I thought I was doing well, I actually wasn't. One of them being training intensity. With that and a few other nutritional changes, I managed to make gains I haven't seen in years. Now, to celebrate this moment, I went to my comfort food of choice, and while eating, I wanted to change a few things. My original plan was to discover new things that will help me grow, but it really seems like I would benefit the most from relearning the basics. So based on that, we'll kick things off today with training split. Once upon a time, if you slept with the fan on, my parents' generation believed that you would die. Similarly, my generation believed that the best training split you could do was bro splits. But unlike my mum who still can't sleep with the fan on, I'm ready to be proven wrong. I stumbled upon this piece of research and it turns out hitting a muscle more than once a week is just far superior. So without dragging it out, here are my new candidates. Full body, full gay. Upper lower, kinda rhymes with progress slower. And that led me to pick push-pull legs. What was inherently difficult about this was not having to work out on weekends now that my routine is somewhat asynchronous, but it's having to cram my 5-day routine into 3. So I channeled my inner cleaning ability, I channeled my inner cable management ability, and the new exercise selection is as follows. For push, I got these, try to keep it minimal and throw away what I call viral volume. For pull, I got these, same thing kept to the basics. And for legs, I got, let me give you a backstory. Around 2012, I was struggling to put size on my legs and had to make a tough call on my squats. It was either A, fix my form because I had scoliosis, or B, pick an alternate exercise. So I picked C, fuck it and add more weight, and that went a bit like this. I ain't gonna lie, as soon as that happened, I was thinking about what rims to put on my wheelchair, but luckily it wasn't that severe. I was just unable to walk or bend the knee without pain, and naturally as time went on, my legs atrophied and became extremely thin. So thin that whenever I would walk my dog, people would stare at me like I'm some sort of freak. So my solution was to imitate a girls' night out, walk away from drama and slay. And with those two exercises alone, I was able to get to a point where I could walk pain-free. Well, almost. There's still Shazza being a pain. Morning. Now you have the inside scoop. Here's what I have for legs. I got Bulgarian split squats, RDLs, leg curls, leg extensions, and I finished off with calf raises. Basically a normal leg day, but story wasn't necessary so you guys don't laugh at my legs. So with training split and exercise selection out of the way, my last concern was sets and reps. For the longest time, I've been conditioned to do 3 sets, but ever since I recalibrated intensity, I noticed a couple of downfalls. 1. Since I go to failure every set, I cannot for the life of me manifest the motivation for the 3rd set, so ultimately I skip it. 2. If I manned up and didn't skip the set, I will now subconsciously skip reps trying to save energy for that 3rd. So you know what, I might be breaking some unknown gym fallacy here, but for the sake of my mental health, I'm now doing 2 sets. So yeah, that's what I focused on this month. Here are the results. I am 175 centimeters tall, or the same height as a newborn giraffe. I started this journey weighing in at 70.4 kilograms, and after 2 months of training, I am 72.8, which sounds good, but it's only 0.3 more than last month. So what happened there? Well, on paper, it looks catastrophic, but when I dissect into the measurements, there was some light at the end of the tunnel. My shoulders, arms, and forearms all grew around half a centimeter each, and when I measured my lower body, Jesus fucking Christ. My bum grew 3 centimeters and my thighs gained an inch. Talk about newbie gains. So not too bad in the grand scheme of things. I guess I'm one step closer to wearing that Uniqlo medium.
Just decide.